It's been a roller coaster of a season so far, and this weekend, this Sunday, we have the biggest game of the season as Danny Rohl takes on Kilmarnock at Ibrox. Second game in charge, first game domestically. It's must win, and there's also the small matter of two Diddy teams, one from Glasgow, one from Edinburgh, colliding at 12 o'clock at Tynecastle Park. Who's going to win that one, Jambo Bear?
Not too sure, but if this season's the equivalent of a roller coaster, which one exactly are Rangers on? The Big Dipper? Because your career and your season and your club has just dipped massively into it.
A broken down one. The Ghost Train.
One for Final Destination, it just fucking explodes and everyone dies. That's the one you're on.
The shittest analogy possible, that would be the Rangers roller coaster. But yeah, that is later down the road, brother. It's all about League 2, and I, for one, am excited about League 2. Said no one ever. But we do have the Spartans top of the league from East Kilbride, Dumbarton. They've still got their points deduction. Edinburgh City still got their points deduction. They're not going to get those points back, so I don't know why I said it like they are. But what do you make of that league table? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Edinburgh City finally got back to zero.
They were on zero last week.
I know.
Yeah, so you say that as if, they're finally back. No, I mean, last time we did this, they were on zero, so...
That's great though, isn't it?
What, you being uneducated on the...
Uneducated?
On the...
Who is Name me a person that's educated on William Hill League 2.
Me?
Alright.
I know everything there is to know.
Without looking at that table, who's top?
Spartans.
How many points have Forth Athletic got?
14.
Ah, well, you're wrong. 12.
I was close though.
You were close, Whoa, you were close, but it's time to get into the fixtures. So, I'm an expert, and we're going to get all these right, so I'm going to go 2-0 Clyde. How about that?
Have you ever got a prediction right, out of curiosity?
I don't think so.
There's no point you in them predictions.
Here, as long as I get one right on Sunday, that's all that matters.
Did you not predict Russell Martin to win the league title?
More about that. Here. My prediction, I said Rangers would win the league. I didn't say Russell Martin would win them the league.
Fair enough. Right, I'm going to go 2-1 Dumbarton. Away win.
Okay. Right, Elgin City, 2-0.
2-0 Elgin City.
0-0 Edinburgh City still in Albion.
Nah, it's going to be 2-1 Edinburgh City.
1-0 Stranraer.
I'm going to go 1-1 just so you don't have to put that clip in, which I don't think Ian bothered doing these days anyway, because I know Stranraer won last week.
Clay Morrow ran out of petrol.
Yeah, well.
Alright. Top of the table clash, Spartans, East Kilbride. I'm going to go 2.
Oh, gas, no breaks, eh?
Alright.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, so it's a big top of the table clash, first versus second. I'll go 2-2 draw.
You want a pat in the back every time you climb on your diner, pal? Don't work like that around here. Alright, Clay, reel it in. It's League 1, and we've got Stenhousemuir sitting atop of the table now. What's happened since the last time we looked at this table? Hamilton.
Yeah, there's been a points deduction. Hamilton were sitting top. Now they've actually moved further down, so there must have been a game. Must have been a game played since I made that video on Hamilton getting the points deduction, because they were down in 6th. So something has happened.
I don't know what's happened. Yeah, you're right.
Something has happened.
There must have been a... Hold on. There was games played midweek.
Well, there you go.
I said it was games played midweek. I think it was Queen of the South. Well, actually, no, it couldn't have been... Did Queen of the South play Hamilton?
Maybe they did. Anyway, Hamilton have dropped further down the table, unfortunately for them. That's the big news. It's worth talking about here.
Sucks to be Hamilton. Not looking good for them. Especially when you factor in all these ineligible players and what's going to happen there. I mean, there could be future points deduction. They're just being run like a disaster. Right? Absolute disaster at Hamilton.
Being run like the Rangers.
You need to reel it in. Speaking of Rangers, Cove Rangers sit rock bottom of this league. And on 2 points, they look snookered, man. Absolutely snookered. I mean, they're 9 points off 8th place. Yeah, only 5 off Kelty Hearts, but 5 points off the next team when you've only got 2 at your 10. Not exactly great. But anyway, into League 1. Fixtures. We've got a game tonight. That could be it, actually. It's kicked off, I believe. Hamilton versus Queen of the South. I've no idea what the scoreline is, so I'm going to go...
I'm going to go with a Hamilton win. Try and bounce back for that points deduction. I'm going to go 2-1 Hamilton.
I'll go 2-0 Hamilton. Alloa Athletic, Stenhousemuir. I'll go 2-1 Alloa Athletic.
2-1 Stenhousemuir. Continue their journey at the top of the
Kelty
table.
Hearts versus East Fife. I'm going to go 2-1 East Fife.
2-0 East Fife.
Right, Montrose 5-0. Because Cove Rangers are shite.
Unfortunately, it's looking bad for Cove Rangers. I'm going to go 2-0 Montrose.
In the final game, Inverness put a win the last two. They'll win this game 3-1.
Yeah, I think Inverness is about time they got back on track, and I think they'll do it. I'm going to go 2-1 Inverness, and it is currently 1-0 Queen of the South for anyone who cares. So there you go.
There you go. Right, Championship table time. So, Partick Thistle flying high. They've clawed back the gap to St Johnstone. St Johnstone not looking also good for them now, is it?
Can you string that together any better than that? Or
I said it's not looking good for them, not so now, is it?
Nah, not so. You're fucking.
Man, so
you're done, man. Can you even string a sentence together?
Alright. He drew at me.
Aye.
For the one person that gets that, I don't think anybody gets that reference.
I don't even get it.
Clay Morrow. Talking about Piney. He drew at me.
I don't know.
I
Right.
remember it.
No.
He said he drew on me.
To get his fucking crayons out and start drawing on him or something.
I know, he told me when he pulled the fucking gun on him at the cabin. But obviously, it reminds me of these idiots that get fucking tattoos. You know, the Andy Hallidays of this world, where they just look like a fucking colouring book, and Clay Morrow's just sitting there beside them. He drew on me. You know, that's all you've got.
Hey, nobody cares about Clay Morrow, mate, so let's just move on.
Everybody cares about fucking Clay Morrow.
Guys, let us know in the comments whether you care about Clay Morrow or not. But anyway,
First 9.
moving on to the Championship. Yep, Partick Thistle doing a good job. St Johnstone, maybe the wheels are beginning to fall off. I kind of thought they were going to win this league easily, and it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. At the beginning of the season, I predicted Ayr United to, and you know what? I wouldn't rule them out. I think Ayr United's picked up form. They've got the gap now to St Johnstone down to 7 points. I think they could still win the league, but one team that will not win the league is Ross County. They're just too far behind. 16. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a given. But yeah, Ross County, really, really poor. New manager come in, and it's just not had an effect. Or at least not a positive one. So, I think if Ross County were ever going to turn this around, it would have happened immediately. It's when Don Cowie left, and then they brought in, fucking what's his name?
Tony
Docherty with Thing as his number 2.
Callum Davidson.
I mean, come on. That's too good a partnership for a team to be sitting 9th in the Scottish Championship.
That should be guaranteeing them 2nd.
Yeah, but right now it's not, so...
No, because Ross County will be paying them a lot of money.
No, well, I'm actually going to make a prediction that both of them are gone by the end of the season. Because I think if they were going to turn it around, you'd have seen it already. I think you would have seen the effect.
Ross County have banked on those two, man, and so far there's nothing left.
Yeah, although I mean, I guess
insufficient funds.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Ross County won't want to pay them both off. But I've got a funny.
Well, that's a good thing. They could pay off Tony Dock and then just promote Callum.
No, they could, but I've got a funny feeling that they both won't be there come the end of the season.
I wouldn't be surprised
unless there's a massive turnaround and they do get Ross County into the playoffs and then maybe get them back into the Premier League. But I mean, at this rate, if they continue to be in the towards the bottom of this table, then I don't see them both continuing at the club.
Probably not, but we'll see the Championship games then. So we've got 5 games on Saturday. Airdrie against Arbroath. Going to go 4-0 Arbroath. Airdrie are absolutely rank rotten at the minute.
It's not looking good for Airdrie. I know Danny. Any word on who's going to replace Danny Lennon, by the way?
Neil Lennon? I don't know. I don't have a chance. A clue, sorry.
What are you all about?
I don't have a clue.
You just, yeah, well, that's the first thing I think you've said. That's the first thing you've said that's been correct in this video.
So I said I don't have a chance. So technically that is correct, because I don't have a chance of getting the Airdrie
No, don't talk shit.
But is what I said not correct? You just took it out of context.
No.
See? Just when you thought I was out, they pull me back in. Right, but I'm going 4-0 Arbroath.
Someone needs to pull you out of this hole that you're fucking in because you're drowning.
Danny Rohl.
Danny Rohl is... no. I'm going to go... You know what? Nah, I'm not going to go Airdrie. Am I? No, well, you know what? Fuck it. They got to win at some point. I'm going to go 2-1 Airdrie.
Right, Greenock Morton versus St Johnstone. The king of draws versus St Johnstone. So I'm going to go with a draw. I'm going to go 1 each. He drew on me.
Right, okay. I'll go, Greenock Morton. I'm going to go with them 2-2.
Right, Queen's Park versus Ayr United. I'm going to go 2-0 Ayr.
2-0 Ayr. No bad. I'll go...
I said, right?
Yep, I'll go 2-1 Ayr.
Raith Rovers versus Partick Thistle. Mark Wilson will continue his fine form. 3-1 to Partick.
Yeah, I think that Partick will win, and I think they'll go top of the table. I'm going to go 2-1 Partick.
Right, must win in the Highlands. Ross County need to win, man. Dunfermline, they're looking alright. Mid-table, a lot of points ahead of Ross County. So, I'm going to go Neil Lennon to pick up the victory here. 2-1.
Big game for Ross County, but I'm not convinced they're going to win it. I'm going to go 1-1, a draw.
Crazy. Right, this is what we're here for. This is the main event. Hearts sit 5 points clear of that wee Diddy team Celtic. And then where's my team? We're sixth.
You have to scroll down, mate.
Someone said we're 36th and 6th. Sounds like an American street, it does. I cannot deny that. Rangers are a few results away from being right down at the bottom of the league. You look at the league, there's just
12th and 36, how's that sound?
That sounds boggy, but I mean there's a lot of draws, man. A lot of draws. I mean, Hibs have been so mediocre, but yet they find themselves third. I think that's insane.
You say mediocre, I think Hibs have been alright. They should have more points than they've got.
No,
they've been unlucky. Drew, mate.
I would describe it as mediocre because they looked so good in Europe, and then they've just drew far too many games.
Yeah, I get that to an extent, but nah.
Yeah, no, but I would say the good thing is for Hibs, you've been mediocre and you're third. So the only way is up for Hibs. As for Dundee United, Kelly, they both sit on 10 points. I think they will be hovering around the top 6 this season. So will St Mirren. I think the likes of Falkirk, Dundee, Livy, they're all condemned to the bottom half of the table unless something happens. As for Aberdeen, they're shite, but if they get a new manager in, who knows? And as for Motherwell, arguably, apart from Hearts, I would say Motherwell have played the best football, but what's the best football get you if you sit 10th? Hee-haw.
Yeah, and
safety for next season.
People are putting over that Jens Askelainen, is that what it's called? Yeah, no, it's been great football, but at the end of the day, I mean, they are sitting 10th, and although I don't think the league position matters at this point because it's so congested. I mean, you're literally talking one win can take Motherwell from 10th up to 4th, so I don't think the league position right now is really relevant. I don't. Unless you're at the top, then of course Hearts are looking good, but from like Hibernian to Livingston, you're talking two matches.
Depending on results, man, Hibs could go for the 8th, Rangers could go for like 6th to 11th. You don't know what's going to happen, you're right, it's too congested in there. 5 points between 3rd to 12th. So close, but
yeah, normally if
also 5 points between 2nd and 1st.
Yeah, normally if you're 10th, it's a concern, but I don't think it's a concern when there's 3 points separating 10th and 3rd.
Absolutely not. Right, it's time to move on to the actual fixture. So we've got 3 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday.
Half and half, like a Chinese special.
It is. I would have preferred a game to be on Saturday.
There's 3 games on Saturday, mate.
On TV, mate. Come on, give us a game on TV.
Yeah, well, you know what? They've got the 3 o'clock kickoff, so I guess that wasn't going to happen. I mean, you could have put one on later. And then have one midday. I don't know.
I didn't know Aberdeen and Hibs was on TV. There you go.
Yeah, is that... no, I did know that. And we actually made a video on that about 2 months ago. 6 weeks ago, aye, so...
Tell me what.
Well, actually, maybe it was me that done it. But anyway, you should have known that because we talked about it, or one of us at least talked about it on this channel, so... Aye,
hold on. You make a fid on it and I should know. So what was the fid about?
Oh, the fid was that we had a big Super Sunday coming up and Rangers only party it. That was the big fid.
Rangers are party, mate. No mistake.
The game's not televised, so...
I mean, more people watching on Rangers TV than more people watching on Premier Sports.
All I'll tell you is, depending on the result of the game at 12, I won't even be watching all too. I've got
same.
I've got important business to attend to on Sunday night, so I might just check out around half 2.
Could be 1:30. Could be 12:30.
Could be, like, if it doesn't go right.
Right, Dundee United.
I need to find out who the referee is.
You do that. I'm gonna go 2-1 Dundee United. They sit above St Mirren. St Mirren, a bit hot and cold. It's probably going to be sooner rather than later. They don't finish in the top 6, and it might be this year. I'm going to go Dundee United to win 2-1. Dundee United. Again, I feel like there's been so many teams that have been hot and cold, but I think Dundee United are going to be hot this week, and St Mirren are going to be cold.
I think the Hearts players should have their hands tied behind their backs, just so there's no penalty claims in this game, by the way, as well.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. And that would be a fair assumption. But we'll get to the referee. But what are you going in this game?
Stephen McLean. That's the referee.
So we'll get to the referee.
I actually
Is he more important than your prediction for Dundee United St Mirren?
Yes, but I actually don't. I actually don't mind Stephen McLean. I'd say he's one of the better referees, or at least one of the most impartial ones.
Aye.
If such a thing exists.
I think he reminds me of Jesse Ventura, circa SummerSlam '99.
I'm gonna call it straight down the middle. Anyway, I'm gonna go with bad result last week for St Mirren, wasn't it?
Aye, losing to Aberdeen.
That's never good. I'm going to go 2-2. Another draw.
Fair enough. Right, Falkirk, Dundee, relegation scrap.
Massive game.
Two teams that are relatively flying high, aren't they?
Massive game. Especially if one of them can win and Livy lose, then all of a sudden there is a bit of a gap opening up there. So,
gap.
Well, I wouldn't go quite as far as massive, but...
well, 6 points at that. Well, alright, a decent sized gap.
I'm going to go... Well, Falkirk played a better football. Dundee beat Celtic. I've got a bit of loyalty to Dundee now, so I hope they win this game. I'm going to go 2-1 Falkirk, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope Dundee win.
I'm going to go 1 each. Falkirk plays Celtic after this, I believe, so...
Well, my loyalty's lie with Falkirk then.
Yeah, we need them in all as good a form as we can get, don't we? So, well, to be honest, that depends here, because one of these teams could relegate Rangers, so I don't know what I need in this game. Maybe a draw. Maybe a draw suits me. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to go a draw. I'm going to go 1 each. Right, Livy Motherwell, no excuses for this Jens guy. You can play the good football you want, but you're going up against the Saddam Hussein of football here in Davy Martindale. So your good football's at the windy.
Why have you linked them to him?
Terrorist football, isn't it?
Was Saddam Hussein really a terrorist?
That's why he was.
I'm not gonna deep dive into it, like, but you know, was he really?
The Americans, man. The Americans, brother.
Kayfabe terrorist, I think.
Aye, it might have been along those roads. That's what George Bush told us all.
Well, does Livy have any weapons of mass destruction or?
I tell you what, Yankees have it, WMD.
Aye.
So
he plays like he's fucking drank about 25 WKDs.
I know.
Although I don't think that would even do anything, would it?
Nah.
Give you a buzz. Many WKDs would you need to give Sandman to get a good match?
Fuck it, about 2,500.
Right, anyway, Livy Motherwell. No, Livy's form's been shite. I think they need a result. I'm gonna go. I do think Motherwell will win. I'm gonna go 1-1.
We've got some bald guy taking on the TV repair guy. I'm gonna go with the bald guy. I'm gonna go 2-1.
Surely there's more and bigger TVs though at bigger clubs. So you think if Martindale went to a bigger club, he could just fix the TV there?
Livy's probably got the old TV.
The big massive bit at the back.
20-minute warm up. Aye.
Is that what Rangers have got? Is that their issue? They got 20-minute warm up this season.
Aye. We've got the one channel.
Should have switched them on a long time ago then. Anyway, right, moving on to Sunday.
Right, the big one.
Hearts versus Celtic. Injury problems for Celtic. No Iniacho, no Alistair Johnston, no Carter Vickers.
No Maida.
No chance.
No chance. Fuck it.
They're absolute shite.
That Range Rover Sport is going to break down on the M8.
Doesn't that, like, just because they beat some team for us? You don't think Hearts would have pumped Stormgrats?
Rangers didn't.
Honestly, see that player we're getting, by the way, as well in December, Islam Chesnikov. He looks like a player, man. I'm telling you. I cannot wait to get him in the team. And then you got the likes of Kizaridis and Braga. I think we've won this league. If we beat Celtic, I think we've won this league. You got to have faith. I'm putting my neck out on the line. It's been too long since someone outside the Old Firm won.
It must win. Do you think if Hearts want to win this league, they need to win this game of football?
Yes, because Celtic are... Well, I mean, no, but it's massive, isn't it? It's absolute...
Yeah, see with Celtic's injuries, man, and how bad they've been, right? If Hearts go 8 points is 8 points. 8 points is fucking massive. I don't care what anybody says. The pressure will be on Rodgers. It cannot be.
I think that if Hearts win this, they must be close to being favourites for the title. Must be.
No, but take away favourites, right? Rangers, if Rangers beat Kelly, which we'll get to, and Hearts beat Celtic, Rangers will be 5 points off Celtic, and Celtic will be 8 points off Hearts. And this isn't a normal season, right? Think how bad Rangers have been, and what planet is that acceptable for Rodgers and Celtic?
No planet.
To be 5 points, to just be 5 points ahead of that Rangers team would be fucking laughable.
Then they could get knocked out the semi-final.
They could. Anyway, Celtic got big injuries. Hearts have got no issues, no injuries.
I've been saying 3-0 for the past week, so I'm going to stick to it.
Your record side, and what about him? Is he back?
Yes, he should be playing. Well, I mean, he should be available. Whether he plays or not, I don't know.
Oh, it's written in the stars for him to
because I mean, Devlin and Benjamin have been great, so I don't know if you're really going to take one of them out. Can't imagine so. Although Derek McInnes might try and fit him in. But I tell you what, having a £2 million player on the bench, I mean, that's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
That might be the norm to Celtic and Rangers, but I mean, the other teams don't have a £2 million player playing for them. Never mind coming off the bench.
So. A 10 million guy one.
Well, that is true. Like, anyway, I'm going 3-0. I'm going to stick by it. What?
3-0.
That's what I've been saying. I'm not going to change my mind. That's
I'm going to go 4-0. so I thought 3-0 was a wee bit light for these wee bastards, but anyway, I'm going 4.
Any particular goal scorers?
No, see if Hearts could beat them 4-0 fucking years ago when Celtic were in the middle of like a 50-odd game on.
With Kyle Laffey up front and 16-year-old Harry Cochrane in midfield. Then what are we going to do now?
Exactly. Anyway, I'll retract my 4-0. I do think Hearts will win though. I'll go 2-1 Hearts.
Honestly, I couldn't care if it's 2-1, 3-0, 10-0. As long as Hearts get the 3 points, that's all that matters.
Who does a draw benefit more?
I think Hearts have got the momentum, got the home advantage, got less injury problems.
I know, but I think no matter what, the pressure would be more on Celtic if they drew, because it would be like another game without a win. I don't think no one's going to be looking at McInnes saying, "Oh, how do you not beat them?"
I'd probably take a draw right now if offered to me though.
You just predicted 3.
I know, but I mean, I'm not greedy though. You know, if you offered me a point, I'd probably take that. But I do think I'll be 3-0. As long as Stephen McLean doesn't receive any brown envelopes, I'm confident.
What about Derek McInnes' choice of slipping one?
Yeah, well, I'll take that. Like,
right. Anyway,
how much money can Donny Bloom wire McInnes?
Moving on. Are you glad Carter Vickers is out? Are you looking forward to Dane Murray? And
honestly, I think I'd rather Scales beat it.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
I think I'd rather Scales beat it because I think not only do I think Scales has been better defensively, I think Scales offers more of a threat as well.
Celtic
not just saying this because he scored the other night, but I do think that Scales from set pieces. I do think he actually offers more of a threat going forward. I think
Celtic
he's more
are
likely
a
to
few
score.
injuries away at the back from a complete disaster.
Also, I don't think Scales is that bad on the ball as made it to be.
No.
Some people make it as if Scales is like fucking a bomb scare and he can't pass a ball.
No.
I don't think he's that bad.
He's just been turned into a scapegoat. But anyway, you're going 3-0 Hearts. I'm going 2-1 Hearts. What do you think? Closing thoughts on it. The Celtic... Are you worried if they replicate the Stone Gratz performance, or do you feel like with such a short turnover and factoring in the injuries they won't be able to? Is Tynecastle going to be bouncing?
I mean, I don't think... Oh, you say that, but I mean, the two set pieces, they need it to beat Storm. We're the set piece kings.
True.
So I'm not worried about that.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Biggest game of the season so far. Where the Old Firm was just an absolute disaster back at the end of August, start of September. I think this game has got fireworks written all over it. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be there, buzzing. Right, moving on. Aberdeen, Hibs. Aberdeen just off the back of a 6-0 defeat. Hibs, the team that wanted third spot, the team that wanted it. Well, they got third spot, but the team that wanted the European glories that came with it didn't quite get it because Aberdeen won the cup. It's time for a revenge for Hibs, and I believe Hibs will win. I'm going to go 3-0.
I'm going Hibs. I'm confident they'll win. Nothing to do with the 6-0 defeat the other night. I just think that I think people are just blowing Aberdeen's last couple of results at proportion. Yeah, they got a good win against Dundee, but Dundee were horrible on the day, and then they snatched that last minute winner against St Mirren when St Mirren were down to 10 men and had a perfectly good goal disallowed, I believe. So yeah, I don't believe that Aberdeen are back, not at all, and I think they'll be back to picking up L's this weekend. I'm going to go with Hibs to win by 2-0.
Fair enough, right. I've went 3-0 We leave the worst to last. It is Danny Rohl's Rangers taking on Kilmarnock. I'd love to sit here and say I'm full of confidence. I am not. And I don't even know what to go, man, because I think he'll just pick the same fucking team. And I'm so tired of it. Don't even know what's going to go on. If there's a protest, if there's anything. But God knows what's going to happen if Rangers get beat. Do I think Rangers will get beat? I don't know. I don't even know. I'm gonna go one each. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I say they'll get a draw.
How sad is that? You're saying I'm giving Rangers the benefit of the doubt. I think they'll get a draw, and you're playing at home against Kelly.
Yeah. No, I can just envision it. Kelly will be sitting with two banks of five essentially.
Normally,
and launching it forward. They'll score for set pieces probably. We'll concede and we'll do fuck all and maybe get a lucky goal.
Normally, you would say though, Rangers aren't playing well, but giving them the benefit of the doubt, I think they'll do it. I think they'll have enough in the tank to get the win and get the 3 points. You're giving them the benefit of the doubt to somehow, snatch a draw.
Alright. Anyway, guys, where are you going?
I think they've got to win sooner, and I know they've already won a game, but I think they've got to. I'm going to go 2-1 Rangers. Just get them over the line.
2-1.
But if we're sitting here Sunday night talking about a Kilmarnock win, I wouldn't be surprised.
Just look at Rangers' next couple of games, folks, man. Right? You've got this game, then you've got Roma. You've got this game, Easter Road, Hampden against Celtic, then Roma. I can't quite remember what the next game is after that. You could be possibly looking here at a bunch of defeats in a row. Danny Rohl has been thrown into the Lions' den here.
Yep.
And he looks like the tastiest fucking bone in the den. So, yeah, we're snookered. It needs to be a win. It probably won't be, but it's all about that game at 12 o'clock. That is the game that matters at the end of the day for this weekend in terms of entertainment. Because even if Rangers win, it's not going to be pretty on the eye. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And also, if you still believe there's a title fight for Rangers, which I think at this point is comical, then I don't even know what the best result in the Hearts Celtic game is, to be honest. So we'll leave it there. We'll be covering it all though. Don't know, what game are we going to review tomorrow at those 3 o'clock Saturday games?
Oh,
Whatever game I can get my hands on.
Whatever game we can get a dodgy stream for.
Aye,
whatever game's allowing you pay $12.99 to watch it.
Aye.
I'm looking at you, Mole Sports, or whatever they're called.
I know, they had to be the shittest stream ever. Anyway, guys, peace.